I am here today to have a discussion that I know I have needed to have with myself for a very long time. I don't really know how many people are really on the exact same path as me, but I do think that there's always a good place to start, and that's what I'm going to do. So, I drink a lot, and I have always kind of since I ever started. And I just have this feeling that like everyone is sort of on the same page. That's my age. I'm 28. Um, I started drinking when I was 13. And I remember where I was and the whole situation. I was in Mexico. I was with a bunch of my friends after we had just promoted eighth grade. And we got a handle of vodka. And I like threw up all night. And so did everyone else I was with. So, obviously not when I was 13, but definitely as I got into the older teens, drinking was totally constant, totally normal. It was just something that, everyone did all the time, bored, not bored. And now that I'm older and now that, it's become so much part of my life and like everyone I know and everyone I have known, I've lived in three different states. So I've kind of been all over the place, West Coast and the Midwest. So I have a little bit of an idea of, what's going on with people that are my age at least. And it seems like everybody that's younger too, it's going to be the same type of situation. If you don't drink, like power to you, that is so cool. I've always looked up to people like that, but I use it as a coping mechanism. I use it as a celebratory thing too. Like it's not just when I'm sad, it's not when I'm mad, it's both. It's whenever I want. And my cat is being crazy. So if you hear her meow or break things, her name is Jazz, and that's just what she does. But anyways, so the idea of this is to gain some knowledge, gain some tools of things that could help me move forward, slow down drinking, and honestly, eventually stop. I know it's going to help my health. I mean, to think about it, my mom would literally kill me for saying this, but I've never been the most fit I wanted to be. And I mean, everybody has their things with their bodies, but I would almost contribute a good amount of my unfitness to be because of alcohol. It's a huge thing that's a weight gainer, the beer belly. Beers, I love beer, but my drink of choice is tequila. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's just as I'm getting older, it is what I like. I like some good beers. I do not drink Bud Light or anything like that since college. So, guess we have sophisticated in those areas a little bit, which is good. But yeah, so I want to work with myself every week. I'm going to be trying to do something new, trying to improve. I'm really, really big on manifestation. So when I want something, I know what I need to do to get it. I'm not saying I'm going to be 100% sober, but I definitely want that to be the goal. I want to walk the walk if I'm going to talk the talk. So I'm kind of one of those people that's like, don't talk about it, be about it, or at least I try to be. So, any assistance would be great. any tools, tips, tricks that you might have for me, because I am going to be throwing them out as I learn them. Basically for the next whole year is my plan. I've never really sat down and tried to stop drinking since since I was probably like 15. It's always been a weekend thing. So in January, though, me and my roommate went almost all the way through January, which was very impressive. We made it to like the 27th or the 28th, and I think that's a huge, huge progress step, at least in my book. And anybody that tries to do, a tolerance break or anything like that, progress is progress. And honestly, there's no better place to start or better moment to start than right now. And for me, that's going to happen. I don't really know exactly what the goal is. All I know is that I'm going to be myself, and I'm going to learn, and I'm going to be honest. And I want to lay it out on the table. I know that the generation above me, below me, with me, we are drinkers. And I don't know that I've ever really sat down and like thought about it or cared that much, but I want to live for a long time. And if it takes me learning what it takes to not be a this day and age alcoholic, I mean, I'm dependent on it. And at this point, I literally don't even drink every day, obviously. It's definitely a weekend thing at this point, but for what, 16, 17, 18, all the way to now, which I'm, again, 28, I've always been drinking. And it sounds crazy, and like nothing crazy bad has happened. And I've lived a great life, and I've accomplished great things, and I've had a lot of fun. I've traveled, but I want to do more of that, and I want to make sure I'm able to do it for a really long time. And I want to have fun and be able to go out and maybe not drink. That sounds like something not even in my book of wants to do, as of recent. Mostly with everything going on in the world, like there's just so much going on. I drink when I'm happy, when I'm sad, when I'm bored, when I'm not. Like, I think that there's just so much to learn, and I'm ready. And if you're ready, you should come with me, and we can help each other, and we can help other people. And if nothing comes from this other than me having a journal of my progress, then so be it. So let's go.